Hello Virgo, welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 4th to the 10th of September. So let's jump straight into it and see what is going on for you guys, alright? Alright, let's see what's going on for the Virgos, please, Spirit. Ooh. I went to say ooh, it sounded a bit like who, so I wonder, because what the first card you have out is Unfinished Symphony. It does feel like there's a little bit of discord that might be coming back round again, alright? But let's just double check. Let's see what is going on for you, Virgo. Overall energy for the week, please, Spirit. What does Virgo need to be aware of? It does feel like you're closing something out. Blockages. Oh. A lot of conflict coming up for you guys. Let's see what this is about. I will clarify. And one more. Alright, well, there is a happy ending and we love that. But it does feel like a little bit of a discord between you and somebody. Like, it could be in a relationship, but it feels a little bit out of that too, because if it is a relationship, there's a good ending, so I will pick up on it. But regardless, the relationship looks good, but there is a problem with somebody here. Let's see what this is about. There may be a lack of closure in a certain situation, and in this case, it does feel like you're kind of closing something out. It's a very heavy theme for you guys this week, even if it's an idea, even if it's a phase in your life, like something is coming to an end, which is really good. There's been a little bit of delay when it comes down to this ending, because Unfinished Symphony always reminds me of something is out of key, like something is not quite right. This is a number 10 as well, which is about closure, completion, new beginnings, and endings, of course. The Empress just wanted to come out just then. I will pull it back, but the Empress is about abundance. Could be with a mother figure, could be anything to do with like what you're attracting. Maybe stepping into that energy of being an Empress, attracting and not needing to chase anything. Okay, so if you've been manifesting things or trying to manifest things and something is not quite right, there might be something missing, or there might be a need to close something out first before you can start something new. So just pay attention to that. Let's clarify the Unfinished Symphony, then we'll talk about the rest of the cards. Yeah, you have the Knight of Swords. All right, so again, there could be some communication here coming through for you, or it could be you communicating. Let's see. The Tower card, all right? This feels a little bit unexpected. It feels like whatever is being said, you are kind of being guided here to protect your peace, protect this little bubble. You allow what you let in, all right? So pay attention to that. Be mindful. Of course, it's very unconscious if we're not aware of it, but it feels like somebody might be saying something. I don't know if it's from a triggered place. The Five of Cups is here, so maybe they're upset about something, disappointed about something, or they may be jumping to conclusions, because that's what this Knight of Swords can mean. Make sure it's not you jumping to conclusions, because it does feel like an argument. Tower card, Knight of Swords, and Unfinished Symphony. Let's clarify. What is this to do with, please? What's being said? The Hierophant could be, again, a relationship. Alright, don't rush anything. Four of Cups. Somebody's feeling a little bit jaded and bored. A little bit stuck. So the Hierophant, if it's not to do with relationships, okay, it could be just about moving and ascending forward. But the problem is this seems a little bit stuck and delayed here for you or somebody else, Virgo, and this is what somebody is reacting based off of. Okay, I do see that there is an opportunity to resolve this, and I will clarify why and how. But if this is to do with somebody else around you, it feels like they're kind of feeling like they're not getting what they want. They're not ascending, they're not moving forward, and maybe they're taking that out on you, or maybe they're just wanting to speak to you. It doesn't have to be malicious. They are disappointed, so whether they're saying that to you about the situation, or whether they're just disappointed about their situation. Can I clarify what exactly is the kind of vibes that's coming through with this? Two of Pentacles and King of Pentacles. Could be about finances. It feels like this is kind of like somebody might be struggling to make a decision or struggling to understand the missing piece of a situation, so they might be coming to you to figure it out. King of Pentacles could be referring to another earth sign, or you could be the earth sign in this case. Whoever is reaching forward and communicating with you, It could be because they're lacking some information or want to know more, or this is someone you have dealt with, by the way, because unfinished symphony is speaking about something that was left off unfinished. Whether they're coming in for closure, whether they're coming in to say something, whether they're coming in because they just don't really know how to move forward from this. Feels very bored in their life, or like they're feeling very jaded. Yeah. Alrighty, well, your overall energy for the week, yeah, we have the Page of Swords just trying to come through. So yeah, this person is very curious. They do want to speak. Could be triggered because the Page of Swords can represent that, but it's like if it's not a triggered energy, it could be just somebody who, again, is just like, will want to know something here. So they could be coming to you to just get that kind of clarity. That's what it feels like. Or you could be doing that to somebody else. So your overall energy for the week, Virgo, is the 10 of Wands. All right, you're coming to the end of a cycle here, one that's been very exhausting, one that has been a bit of a burden to you, one that has been, again, like feeling like a lot of work here. 6 of Wands, you will gain victory this week, which is good, gaining a lot of attention. If you are pushing yourself, if you are doing a lot of hard work, make sure you're resting when needed, but this says that there is a lot of success, maybe a promotion, maybe some recognition coming through. Yeah, I like this. For those of you who are really working on any kind of projects, it feels like because where you're coming from is a place of love, and I'm hearing ambition and passion, because the Queen of Wands is very passionate about the ideas she wants to bring to life. This Ace of Cups here is saying that you are manifesting that from a place of love, and the 10 of Wands is coming back again. So it kind of feels like you're finally getting that spark back. If you've been feeling a little bit down, a little bit, again, exhausted, you're finally going to be able to release this heavy load that may have been blocking your creativity, and you're finally moving towards kind of freedom. You can see we're going from this energy, Virgo, of carrying everything to like not carrying anything at all, and your success is kind of speaking for itself. I love that. You will find a lot of admiration from people around you. You may see a lot of that. You may receive a lot of good. If you are launching anything, for example, because some of you may be doing that, like I'm just getting this energy of like finally reaching the fire and carrying all this wood, finally reaching the fire. You can just let it go. Okay, like everything else will just do it by itself. Like someone else can do the work from here. Feels like you get to relax, or you get to kind of be back in a creative position, which is nice. And again, you will gain a lot of recognition for it. Blockages though this week, I will speak about it. 9 of Wands is coming through as we stopped there. So again, feeling on guard, feeling a little bit defensive, feeling you have to kind of prepare. You might feel a little bit triggered when somebody comes back in. You have your guard up here. 5 of Wands, conflict. All right, so that might be a blockage for you this week. If it's external, it could also be internal, or a bit of both. All right, it could be a lot going on for you. This is kind of triggering either some memories or just some fears and some anxieties. The 9 of Swords is sleepless nights, worries, doubts, fears, internal conflict. You may be just really confused around this time this week. 7 of Wands, again, feeling like you're fighting a big battle by yourself. This could be an inner battle. All right, but 7 of Wands says that you will overcome this. You will be successful, and I do see that moving forward. But let's see where this blockage is coming from. Could be a Leo. It could be a fire sign. All right, but this could also be, again, you trying to get your mojo back. You're trying to get that ambition back, like the King of Wands is like, very creative, very free. But it could be somebody here that's making you overthink. The Fool card. Taking a leap of faith. You might be kind of preventing yourself from taking a leap of faith because you're worried about the opinions, or you're worried about the competition that you might face. You're worried about what people have to say, whether people will like you or whatever. Strength card though. Again, a very strong Leo energy coming through for you. It's kind of saying you have the strength to push forward. Don't you worry. I think you're very open to give, but there might be a bit of a blockage when it comes down to receiving, so just pay attention to that. In terms of love and relationships, it does look like things are moving forward. The Chariot is about moving forward in a very balanced way, chasing your dreams. This yin and yang is coming through as a relationship, a dynamic between you and somebody else. Things could be moving very quickly here. You could be moving, traveling with somebody, or meeting someone along the way if you're doing that by yourself or with some friends. Ten of Cups is also about happiness and fulfillment. All right, so ultimate happiness. Some of you could be expecting a family around this time, or could be finding out that you're expecting babies or whatever it may be at this time, or it just feels like ultimate happiness or being at peace in a relationship with people. Could even be family. It doesn't have to just be romantic. All right, but it does feel like things are finally moving forward for you this week when it comes down to your relationships. So with this unfinished symphony, we have the Three of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Five of Wands. That could be the thing that's bringing up a bit of conflict here. But we do have the Wheel of Fortune, so it feels like things will start turning in your favor and there will be some victory here. Hermit, Three of Wands. I feel like you're really not expecting this, or you're not waiting around for this. You are reflecting, looking at this from a higher perspective, but you're not expecting anything from this person, whoever this is. You're in your own energy. Queen of Pentacles. Something that we left behind, something that we walked away from. Yeah, it does feel like this is coming back through again. Either someone wants to work with you. Three of Pentacles is about collaboration. It's about working on the foundation of something, the beginning of something. You have the Ace of Swords and the Nine of Swords again. So it feels like something that somebody is saying is probably giving you a little bit of like overthinking here. Don't do it. Don't let it get to you. Of course, it's up to you. Yeah, Judgment is about releasing, letting it go. That's what it feels like. For some of you, if you want to reconcile with this person, then go ahead. Like, it's up to you. But I do feel like it's the end of a cycle here. A King of Wands coming through again. It could again be this fire sign, or somebody who may have been a bit of a player, unwilling to settle down. Maybe they feel like they've changed their mind. But it's down to you if you want to deal with that. Yeah, Seven of Cups and the Empress. It feels like you actually have a lot of options anyway to learn, to grow. Maybe you're already in a relationship, don't quite know, because there is something here to do with that. Or you could have a better one. This is what they're kind of saying here, of options. And as an Empress, the King of Wands is not good enough, in my opinion. Yeah. Eight of Cups, walking away from things that aren't fulfilling enough for you. Again, yeah, that Ace of Swords and Nine of Swords coming through again. Make sure that we're not like believing in like false ideals. Make sure that what you believe or you're saying to yourself or worried about is actually grounded in truth. For example, if somebody's saying something that's making you rethink, it's okay to do that, but just make sure that what you're thinking about is actually truthful and honest. Because for the Nine of Swords and the Ace of Swords to be flipped like that, it almost felt like it's one or the other. You're either overthinking about something that's not really true or not happened yet, or you're focusing on the truth. All right, it's kind of like there is no in between with those cards for some reason. All right, let's get some advice for you, Virgo. Undying love. All right, this comes through. It says the love that you have shed is eternal regardless of the situation. We have fertility. It is a perfect time for you to start new projects, assess new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. Again, there is a new phase coming through for you, Virgo. Here we have Flag. This says do not be tempted to lower your standards. You then have a change for the better with the Butterfly, all right, and Sunrise. So again, whatever is trying to call you back in, regardless whether it's sincere or not, because I'm picking up a little bit of both. There is some sincerity. There's a little bit of, what's the word? Like breadcrumbing. Like there's a little bit of that. Like it almost feels like a little bit of like twisting some things. It just feels a little bit like salesman stuff, you know, like sales. What salespeople say just to get you to buy something, you know. But anyway, like take it however you however you want. But it does say here, like, if this is not up to standards, if this already has shown you it's not very good for you, then, you know, the change is for the better, and that there's new creative ideas, new ventures, and new starts coming up for you, Virgo. So again, just settle this, because you're kind of reaching this precipice of a new beginning. It's only inevitable, and it's a Mercury retrograde, all right, Virgo, and it is in your sign. So you are going to have past things come back up, past ideas coming back up, but it's for you to kind of settle it out, whether finish up what you need to, give closure to what you need to, because now you're moving forward. That's the only reason why it's coming back up. Alrighty, I wish you all the best. I send you my love, and I hope to see you guys next time, alright?